If all 300 people gave you $5, that's $1,500, and that'll take care of those business cards, those flyers, those pamphlets. Start now. Become a YouTube partner. Do the advertisements so that you can earn money. You're going to need cash, pal. And you get your PayPal account set up, I'll be one of the first people to donate to your campaign. I want to see you win. And this is what we need to start doing for every Liberty candidate. We want to support them financially across the nation. But more importantly, Matt, we want to continue to educate them. We want to continue to wake them up with the knowledge of the truth, because it is the truth that sets one free. So no, that was the only thing I had to say in terms of your campaign. Start raising funds now.
Oh, thank you. That's really good advice. I feel like somebody else gave me that advice too, but I can't remember. He's kind of this little annoying guy that he's like that voice in the back of your head. I think it's Yoan, the other moderator here. He gave me very similar advice. I just kind of have, I'm very reluctant to ever ask for money, basically, but if people, I have someone else who I think was setting up, I think Shane's in the room too. I think he's setting something up. But yeah, that it's definitely a very good idea. I honestly, I think $1,500 is the very most I would need, just so you could put yard signs, maybe print 100 yard signs, some pamphlets and stuff, and some business cards. That would be the easiest way. But no, thank you. It's nice to hear people supporting me, knowing that I'm not doing this on my own, and I think it's a lot easier when you actually have support behind you nationwide too, so the word can spread a little bit faster. But let's see, did anyone want to come up on video and ask questions? Otherwise, text or audio questions would be great too. We got TMOT for another 13 minutes. I see one right here. Can Ron Paul still win the nomination, and how can he do it? Yes, he can still win. He needs the delegates to actually vote their conscience, vote for Ron Paul, plain and simple, and that's how he'll do it. I believe that if Ron Paul speaks, he'll be able to sway many of the Romney supporters over also. Not all of them are hardcore for Romney. I mean, there's articles coming out daily about how the base Republicans are not excited about Romney. They wish that there was someone else that they could vote for. Let's let them know Ron Paul is that person that they can still vote for.
I concur. Absolutely.
So many questions. Stealth delegates. That is a hard question. If they're doing their job, I can't tell you how many we have, because that's why they're stealth. So that one is unanswerable. Are the delegates actually unbound? Yes, I'm going with yes, they are. I believe through federal election laws, which we are going through right now, they are unbound. And I believe also they can nominate Ron Paul, because Rule 40 of the RNC, which is currently still in play, says that it has nothing to do with them being bound or unbound to anyone. You just have to have the plurality of delegates from a single state, totaling up to 5 states, to nominate someone. And Ron Paul has more than that. I mean, the media has gone from Ron Paul winning up to 10 states all the way down now to 4, because they're going on these technicalities where they say that they are his delegates, but they're bound to someone else on the first ballot. That has nothing to do with the nomination process. I think I found one for you, TMOT, if I can scroll back up. Okay. TMOT, you want to answer one about gun control?
What do they want to know?
They said...
I can throw out a few choice words.
What are your thoughts on gun control?
Dead.
What are
okay,
your thoughts
on gun control is our fundamental right for one reason. Many of us think that gun control is about hunting and things of that nature, but the reason why that is in the Constitution is to protect us from a government bent on terrorizing the people. Uh, by maintaining a well-armed militia, and I'm talking about the farmers, the the dairy farmers, the plant farmers, the pickle farmers, the shoemakers, the horsemith, the blacksmith, whatever you have it. If you have people that are armed, the government is not as quick to go out and shed the blood of the people. And so that is the reason why we have the Second Amendment. I will not give up my right to own a gun because the moment we do, we then become the subjects of the government. They will still have guns. And you know what else? The crooks will still have guns. And I don't know why everybody continues to jump on the bandwagon about it's no gun control that's creating the problems in this country. That is absolutely not true. We need more law-abiding citizens to own guns, to have guns in their homes. Crooks think twice before attacking you. But again, that is not the primary reason for the Second Amendment. The primary reason for the Second Amendment is to keep our government in check. And that's what we need to get back to. So forget about all the hunting, the crime, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. This is so our government thinks twice before coming into our homes unauthorized.
Very good. Ron Paul, you got a question for us?
Hi.
Ron Paul, can you hear us?
Hello.
If you're on push to talk, can anyone hear him? I can't hear him, sorry.
Nope, can't hear him.
Okay. Well, Dominic, let's hear your question.
Well, I just wanted to know, how long do you think before the general public realizes that their rights are being taken away?
Every day, I believe more and more
Well,
people.
I already know. Matt knows. You know, every day somebody wakes up. We got to keep crying, brother. That's how we wake them up one by one. Every person that is awakened, that's another person into the fold. Every person that decides to run, like Matt, that's another person that we have that will be fighting on the inside. This is a process that is going to take time. So it's not about looking at someday when the general public knows. For the most part, the general public, they do know. However, they have been conditioned to believe that the government is doing what's best for the people. We bought the lie that the TSA was what we needed in order to protect us. We're even buying the lie that we're going into Iran because they want to have a nuclear weapon. Trust me, that's a shell game.
Yeah.
But we have been bred to believe and to accept the government as an entity that is doing what is best for us. And I'm going to make one analogy. I know my time is quick. Our government is a institution that was brought forth to provide for the well-being of the country. However, if you look at the Bible, for instance, the Bible is a great document just like our Constitution, but people take it and they bastardize it. I talk about this all the time. Our Constitution is a wonderful document, and I liken it unto the Bible. However, if we allow the wrong people to interpret the document for us, they bastardize it and corrupt what the document was intended for. And so this is where we get off the mark. But you guys, y'all keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming together. Keep having these discussions. Keep getting people in the chat room. Keep answering these questions back. Keep spreading the word. Keep crying in the wilderness. And somebody will wake up every time you have a show. Somebody will have more information every time they leave your show. And that's what it's all about. It's going to take time, but it also requires boots on the ground. So you got to put your time in. You got to know which way you're going, and you got to keep up the good fight.
I'll tell you what, you have one more constituent in me, because this is what's going to get me to start making videos on YouTube. And, I hope I can, help somebody. Anybody
Even
got
if
any?
You will. All you got to
even if
do is try.
even if you only help one person, you're helping one more person, and it's all going to start growing exponentially. So you got to start small and keep going. I still consider myself small. I don't reach as many people as I'd like to on a daily basis, and I want to expand. I want to keep going and just try to help more and more people. So, but there's a question Ron Paul tried asking, what are your thoughts on welfare?
It should be abolished.
I agree. I mean, anything that's not in the Constitution and it's just helping people get stuck on government assistance and worrying more and more about getting a job. I mean, people need to be worried about that instead of how long they can remain on welfare. They should be worried about going out there and getting themselves ready for the workforce. So I definitely agree. Let's see.
Absolutely. Yeah. Chuck asked me if I was coming to Charlotte on September 6th. The answer is yes, Chuck. I will be there.
Oh, somebody asked something. Oh, who's this one? All right, Luke, you got a question for us?
Hello? Hey, sorry about that cut out. Long-time fan. My question is, what do you think about the acts that are recently taking place in America that have to deal with guns, in specific the Batman and Wisconsin acts?
Are you asking me or?
Yeah.
Either one.
Well, I think they were horrible acts. People, since the beginning of time, murder is not going to stop. It has nothing to do with gun control. It has to do with bad people. And, in any society, you have to deal with you deal with them accordingly. And, tragic as the incident was, more gun control won't prevent a determined criminal from going out and killing if that's what they have set their heart to do. If they don't use guns, they'll use billy clubs. They don't use billy clubs, they'll use steak knives. People want to kill, they're going to kill. The thing is to be prepared to deal with them when they come knocking. That's why I stay locked and loaded in my basement and in my bedroom. I'll just leave it at that.
Any other questions? Let's see. Thoughts on vote flipping? I haven't had a chance to really look into that much. I wouldn't doubt it with all the other dirty tricks that they've been having. Canada for Ron Paul wants to know, TMOT, do you own silver or gold?
Yes, I own silver. Haven't got to the gold yet.
Gold is very, very expensive. Silver is only right around like $36 or $40 an ounce, correct?
Yes, you can find it in some places for $30 an ounce, which is where I've been getting mine. So
it's time to stock up. So eBay. Okay. Let's see. How can I help a Libertarian Senate candidate in New York? Go door to door. I mean, I saw a question earlier. They're asking, what can a broke high school student do to help someone get elected or do what they can? And Yolan said it exactly, and so did TMOT. Boots on the ground. Get out there, go door to door, talk to people. It doesn't cost you anything to walk. Well, maybe New York. Who knows? I mean, there's probably consumption tax on sweat and oxygen in New York. But before Bloomberg makes it illegal to walk on the sidewalks because it's dangerous, I'd get out there, go door to door, and talk to people about it. A calorie burn tax. $32 ounce soda. Let's see. Oh, God, I can't even read these questions so fast.